Welcome back, YouTube friends and family. So this video is the purpose of, I have a 1998 Dodge Ram 1500 4x4 5.9 liter. And so the problem that I was facing, like many others who have an older second gen Dodge, my air condition was stuck in the defrost mode. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been like this for like 2 years, because I thought originally I had a air condition problem. And what it was, never in my wildest dreams would I have thought I had a vacuum problem. So when I took it to a local mechanic here in San Antonio, you know, minimum, I was being told $500 just to pull the dash. I just repaired this in $15. It was a vacuum problem. It was not an air condition problem. Thank God I was able to do it myself, because I would have got my eyes poked out by all these local mechanics who probably knew what the problem was to begin with, and would have charged me $500, not even touched the dash, and fixed the little vacuum problem that I originally had. So after watching YouTube, talking to people, I started to listen to the words that they were saying, and they were saying vacuum, vacuum, vacuum. Okay, so it's stuck in the defrost. Do I have a vacuum problem? So I attend YouTube University, and I started watching other people's similar problems with their Dodge air conditioning system being stuck in the defrost system. So one of the questions that were asked to me was, what were you doing at the time that it got stuck? Well, it was midwinter one year, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to bypass my heater core. And guess what? The heater core and the vacuum lines, the heater core lines and the vacuum lines are here by the firewall outside. And I'm gonna get closer, show you in much more detail what I did, how I did it. It may not be as easy for you as it was for me. You may have to remove the dash. You may have a deeper problem, but my problem was broken here at the firewall, and I was able to run a new line. And I'm gonna show you what I bought, and connectors, and I'm gonna show you what I bought. So I bypassed my heater core, and in doing so, I broke 2 vacuum lines. I was able to repair one with some electrical tape, which I'm going to run off here soon shortly to go buy another connector. But I was able to buy some line and 2 packages of connectors, which each package only came with one of the connectors that I needed. So therefore I had to buy 2 packages, $5, $5, $5, you know, totaling for a total of $15. So I repaired it. I got it in. I was able to squeeze my hands up into the dash without having to remove it. And I'm sure, just like you and many other Dodge owners out there who have that second gen Dodge, you're missing a lot of part of your dash. And I have a dash cover which covers a lot of that, and I'll show you what I have. But I got up in there, and I was able to feed the wire through the original hole, go around to the cab, pull it out, put my connector, run it back through, or go to the other side, connect it to the original line. I went back in, I turned on my truck, and immediately, as soon as I turned on the air condition, it went to my vents. And I was extremely happy, and I was relieved that $15 fixed my problem, and it wasn't $500. So let's get over here. Let me show you what I was talking about. Let me switch this camera. All right, so I had to turn it off real quick. So we're going to jump into the compartment here, and I'm going to try to stay still as long as possible, because I know while watching all these other videos, everybody was moving really fast. They wouldn't focus on what the problem was. So what it was here, let me get up underneath here. There, that's the heater core. So what it was leaking. And of course, when I tried to use my heater, it was blowing the exhaust into the vents and stuff like that. Well, I became tired of that. I didn't like that. So I bypassed it, and I said, nah, I'm in Texas. We don't have, South Texas, we don't have much of a winter. They go by really fast. So in doing so, I broke these. These are the vacuum lines right here for the air condition. I broke this one completely. This one right here, which feeds into the firewall, which is right here. I was able to fit it back through. I broke it completely at the firewall. I was able to find it on the other side, and I was able to salvage it. It wasn't damaged on the inside. It was only brittle on the outside because of the heat and the years. Well, also this one, you see the little duct tape, the electrical tape. This one, I just put a slice in, so I put some tape on it and fix the problem, but I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna go buy a connector, and I wanna cut it completely and put a connector. So I connected all that, I fed the wire through, I connected it, I put that back together, I connected this part, and then I ran around to the inside of the cab. And I found the original wire. So that's new wire that I've put in there, just in case it breaks again, that I have some extra. I didn't want to cut it short. So let me put my flashlight in here. So back here, let me see. It's kind of tough. If you see my connector there, that's the wire where the connector goes. So the wire from that end on the left side, it runs through the dash to your AC switch. If you're unable to find that, then you might have to pull your front fascia and pull out your AC switches and run a new line from there through the dash, through the firewall to that AC line, to that vacuum line. That may fix the problem. For me, I was able to get into there, splice into the original line, put in my new line, and of course I gave myself some extra. That way, if I had to cut again or if I've had to remove some, I had some extra line. This line was 3 feet. And then when I did that, it fixed the problem. It fixed the problem. Let me go and turn the truck on for you. Right, so I already have it. You can clearly see it's blowing through the defrost. If I come back over here, I turn it to the air condition, and it's blowing air. It's blowing air perfectly. Look at that. My air condition works again. So again, I'm excited, really excited that I fixed the problem. So what did I buy? I went to my local store. I went to O'Reilly's, and I bought. Let me turn off the truck. I went to O'Reilly's and I bought Hardy Missions tubing, vacuum line. Just ask for a vacuum line and they'll guide you in the right direction. So what did I get? I got, let me scoop up here, 1/8 by 3 feet. That's all they had it in. That's all they available. But the size that you want is 1/8. Now the footage, that is up to you. If you can find it longer or shorter, I do not recommend anything shorter than 3 feet because I was able to have extra there. So the connectors, they're right next to it, and they're vacuum line connectors. It's kind of hard to see. You got some glare there, but it comes in a 4-pack. Now here's the problem: it's not 4 of the same size. It's 4 different sizes, just in case you need something else. What does it come with? It comes with 1 1/8, 1 3/16, 1 5/32, and 1 1/4 inch. Those are the sizes that come in this package. I had to buy 2 because I needed the 1/8. I needed 2 of them. I actually got to go back and buy another one or try to find one connector so I can fix that original line. With that being said, I'm extremely excited that this fixed the problem. It's not simple. It's tedious. It can be tedious trying to get up in there. You may not be able to. If you cannot feed through the original line, right through the original hole in the firewall, I don't recommend drilling any holes. I don't recommend running excessive tubes out through the cab and around and back under. If you follow your radio antenna, which is this one here for me. No, not that one. It's in here, my radio antenna. It comes around and you can get it through underneath your dash. There's already a hole down there. So I'm glad, and I hope this helped a lot. I hope it helped some of you, understand. If you're stuck in the defrost mode, first things first, check those vacuum lines. Check those vacuum lines. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that I had a vacuum line problem. I thought I had an air condition problem, and all it was broken lines here. This one goes through the firewall. It was brittle. It broke at the firewall, and this one was cracked. $15 fix, and I was good to go. YouTube, I hope this helped you out a lot. Watch, and I do recommend watching other videos, not just this one. Watch this one, watch another one. Everybody brings their own spin and aspect to this problem. Maybe you putting them all together can make it simple for you to fix the problem. I hope this was helpful. If you like it, please subscribe to my page. I know I don't have a lot of videos, but I try to put out stuff that is helpful and available, especially when I'm able to fix my own problem. And it's super exciting that I just saved myself easy $500, and I hope I save you a couple of $100. Thank you. Like this page, subscribe. Thank you very much.